coming out onto the track now. Let's give a round of applause for our Grand Prix finalists in Minimax 950. Support for the drivers, please, as they make their way down. No doubt a lot of nerves out there. Let's give them some encouragement as they head down at the start-finish straight to line up on the grid. Starting on pole position will be the number 91, Albert Friend. That is where he started in the pre-final. And starting in second, Cole Denham. That's where he started in the pre-final. Not the best qualifying for him, but he's came through since. Albert, you've been at the front pretty much all weekend. A great drive in the pre-final. Think we can replicate it now?
I hope so, but it's always tough at Kartmasters to get away, and it's always a fight till the end. But I think it's going to be a scrap, but I hope I could get away.
Do you think you can use the experience you have running at the front to adapt to any scenarios that might come up like we just saw there in the last race?
Yeah.
Good stuff, good stuff. I sense the confidence. Well, good luck to Albert Friend. Let's come over to Cole Denham, Dan Holland Racing driver. Cole, coming through the field this weekend, I know it wasn't maybe the best qualifying, but you've done really, really well. Looking forward now to the race?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough race. Hopefully I can come out and top in there, win the GP point.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, isn't it? I know you've put in a lot of hard work over the weekend. Excited for it now?
Yeah, very.
Well, best of luck to Cole Denham. Let's have a walk down. I think we've got one more minute, so let's go and speak to. We've got Charlie Wolfett here, PF plate holder, Joshua Griffin as well. Finley Lines is not here. I'd love to speak to him, though. He gained 10 places in the last race. Coming through the field, Finley. Now, gained 10. 4 more to go, is it? So, reckon you can do this?
Hopefully.
Yeah, well, hopefully you can. Let's have a look. You just had a great result as well there for some of the Zip drivers. So think we can now go and add to that?
Hopefully. Definitely.
Hopefully. We'll let you get ready for the race. Let's head down the grid and quickly speak to Jesse Phillips. I believe we've got time. Well, 1-1 today already. Can we now make it 2? We've seen two drivers do the double. Are we going to get a third one?
Well, hopefully. It would mean it would be an amazing accomplishment. We're starting from 7th, and if we got all the way to the lead and won, that would be amazing.
Well, best of luck, Jesse Phillips, coming in with a huge amount of confidence. I think we are clearing the grid. I was going to try and get down to the back because Will Green is starting right down the back, and we saw him finish in 2nd place just a little while ago. So he's already had a podium today. Let's see what he can do in this one. I believe we've recovered in the commentary box. So let's go back to Henry Baudet and Anthony Jordan.
Thank you very much, Chris. Yes, a very exciting last final, that one. Really looking forward to this one, though. Minimax 950. This is going to be an exciting one. Albert Friend and Cole Denham starting this one on the front row. Let's take you through the starting line up. Minimax 950, race 53 of the weekend, Grand Prix time. It is Albert Friend and Cole Denham who start this one on the front row. Keep an eye on them. They qualified 8th and 7th on Friday. Charlie Wolfett, the PF plate. Can he replicate what happened in the Water Swift with the PF plate finishing very close up the top order? Joshua Griffin starting alongside on that one as well. Finley Lines and Charles Kitely, they go from row 3. Jesse Phillips, who already has won a GP plate. Can he do it again in this one? Jacob Ashcroft starting alongside. Oliver Meek and Tom Reed, they go from row number 5 and the top 10. Harry Freeman and Archie Lovett round out the top 6 rows. Noah Barham and privateer Ellis Bell. What can he do from the 7th row of the grid? Remember, the Vera Tools, £3,000 worth of prizes. Can he do anything from there? Charlie King or Isaac Barker, they start on the 8th row. Zdenek Babacek and Miles Burton, they go from row 9. Cody LePaturel, his first time racing here this weekend at PFI. He starts on alongside Stanley Clark on row 10. Laurie McVeigh and Isabella Stansmore-Wilson go from row 11 from Jack Collins and Ed Khan. Eric Gilsnan and Jasper Oakes go from row 13 from Kieran Stewart and Matisse Jan. Aaron Mater and Hugh Hobson go from row 15. Harry Neeson from Albie Lapper. Will Green rounds out the 17 rows. And this is going to be an exciting one. Henry, drivers already making their way to the final corner.
England, Scotland, the Czech Republic, Ireland, the United Arab Emirates, Guernsey and Singapore, all represented on this grid. They come into the tram lines, lights, are out. Albert Friend leads them into turn number 1 and slotting into second place the PF plate of Charlie Wolfett through the Bruno Ferrari S's and up onto the Uncle Tyrone banking for the first time. Now onto the bridge through turn 3. They'll flick right through turn 4. The camera, that's not the camera moving. That is the carts moving the camera. So, privateer drivers, Harry Freeman, Ellis Bell and Denek Babicek. They've all got it. Well, Babicek at the moment has the best finish for a privateer, 14th position. In fact, I didn't check the Honda results. Were there any? I didn't check the Honda results. Alfie May and Drew David, that was Micromax. I didn't check those results, but I think his 14th place is still the best of the Hondas. Lots of support coming in for Ellis Bell, his mum and his granddad watching from home. Now it's game on. Friend, Denham, Wolfett, Griffin, Lyons, Kitely, Phillips and Ashcroft. This race could be Jesse Phillips' chance to make a little bit of history.
It certainly could. As 14 minutes remain of this race, is down the inside there. Goes Cole Denham. And
wide.
now Friend comes through as well. And now Cole Denham gets a boot up the backside as Finley Lyons now comes through into third place now. Very close. There's been a coming together. Oh, and off the track. That's a very bent steering rod.
Oliver Meek has made it almost all the way up the banking as this snarling pack of Minimax carts head down towards the second hairpin. Harry Freeman is the leading privateer in this race, and he is up into 11th position, challenging Jesse Phillips, who has just won a GP plate. You can see Jesse the Fusion colours, and in fact Harry Freeman has got past. Oh dear,
that is Oliver Meek.
That's Oliver. He's back going again. He's just realised that his steering column is by no means straight, and his race is run.
Yeah, it certainly is. That is a disaster for Oliver Meek. But Friend retakes the lead and holds on to it now. And that gap opening up to 0.4 of a second from Denham. Charlie Wolfett under pressure from Joshua Griffin as they go up into the banking for the second time. And Jasper Oakes seeing a 5-second in-race time penalty being added to his time here. Look at the drama here for third place.
Jacob Ashcroft just passed about 3 people at the inside of the banking in one go to move the number 22 Dan Holland Racing Kart into third position. And now Anthony and I are joined in the commentary box by Chris McCarthy. Chris, luckily not much has happened in the first 2 laps of this race, but you can see Albert Friend, Cole Denham, 2 drivers who are battling for the British title along with Jacob Ashcroft, so the main players are all at the front.
Yeah, very close out there, isn't it? In the early stages of the race, Albert Friend now has the task to try and control this race, and Cole Denham has a decision to make. Does he go by or does he work with him? Mechanics on the right-hand side of our screen will be giving them that encouragement. We've got the number 36 on screen there trying to work through as well.
The top 16 carts all in a row.
Yeah.
Down to Isabella Stansmore Wilson in 16th. Cody the Patruels in this league group. So is Ellis Bell. So's Charlie King, Harry Freeman. Side by side for the lead, Chris.
In towards the first hairpin, change of lead. Cole Denham taking it from Albert Friend, who immediately responds by trying to tell him he wants to work with him, but Cole Denham is not having any of it at all. These two, as you mentioned, fighting with each other in the British Championships. They know each other very well.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to back each other into the pack behind, aren't they? And this is classic tactics in cadet racing, where you would just think, right, yeah, you've tried to get into the lead. No, I don't want you with me anymore. I'll back you into everyone else behind and see if they can get past you as well.
Yeah, so this often happens in karting. You see that, think, okay, a driver will just sort of ease off the pace a little bit to make his rival defend against the chasing pack, and that occasionally gives him a chance to get away. George Russell used to be an expert at that, by just backing the drivers behind him up. He waited to hear a little tap on his rear bumper, then he would go and lead the rest to fight amongst the minor placings.
Good to see fastest lap from Will Green. He's already made 10 places up to 23rd, and we've also had Abby Laper come up to 20th, gaining 12 places. So big movers coming through, big battles going on out front.
Finley Lyons, that was having a little nibble at the inside of Noah Barham. I think that was a successful pass for Finley Lyons. Yep, he nods his head. He was listening, obviously, Anthony.
Yeah, it certainly was, wasn't he? 10 minutes to go in this one, and he's making the moves. And now Finley didn't do overly too well in the Water Swift class, but he's got redemption here in this because he's doing much, much better in the Mini-Max class. Running with the DHR team this time around in this one, but certainly he's in that top fight. You can see him there with his green helmet, but Friend still leads the way, and it's a sizable gap. Now, where are our privateers in this one, Henry? Looking down, Harry Freeman's currently in 10th place.
Yep, so that's the best result for a privateer so far.
Ellis Bell's in 14th.
Oh, side by side.
What?
Sorry, Anthony.
No.
Jacob Ashcroft. Sorry, Cole Denham, the 62. Charlie Wolfett for the Synergy Factory team, the PF plate, is sort of... Well, he's the meat in a Dan Holland Racing sandwich because you've got Jacob Ashcroft right behind him and another Dan Holland Racing kart. That's at number 27, Noah Barham, just behind that. Yes. No, Cody LePatruel is running in the... We've asked, we've checked, and Cody has said he's not a privateer. Sorry, Bobby, on the live chat there. But with the prize that's on offer, Trent Valley Kart Club have been extremely careful. And then this morning, Claudia Short went round every single driver, all 305 of them, as they went out for morning warm-up, double-checking whether they were the team or whether they were a privateer. Got the list, and Cody Patrol's not on the privateers list, sorry to say.
Look at this fight here. The timing cannot tell the difference between first all the way down to 23rd, as again they battle for second place. And Albert Friend again comes through, both Jacob Ashcroft and Charlie Wolfett. It's chopping and changing all the way throughout. Hey, you know I said I missed Honda Cadet? Well, I think we found a new one here.
Well, I mean, Mini-Max was around before, but they were on the bigger karts. You know, these are the smaller karts. So this is like cadets with more power.
Yes.
You know, like a special offer. 2 for 1. There's a lead change. Albert Friend. Chris, again, you've got so many different teams up here. Back when you were racing, there weren't as much variety of teams battling at the front, was there? Just goes to show how professional these teams have got. And also, you know, the standard of competition just goes up and up and up.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of demonstrations of teams working together with ORM and Fusion as well, working together to make sure it was just a two-way fight for the lead. This time, that's going to be a hard task, isn't it? We've got the Synergy team up there, Dan Holland, Zip, Strawberry Racing as well, all fighting away. And there, in the middle of our picture, Jacob Ashcroft. Is he about to be passed by Finley Lines? No, there was a change behind that, in fact, and that looked like Joshua Griffin making a place.
Cody LePatruel has retired with a mechanical issue. And the long drive back to St Sampson, Jersey, in Guernsey rather, begins. And a driver on the grass. Oh, that is...
and another one.
Another one.
Must have been contact further back.
Yeah, that's the 74 of Charlie King going backwards. And it looked like a Sam Pollock racing kart. It was Stanley Clark who was the driver pulling off the side. So we've got 31 drivers left, because somehow Oliver Meek is still out there. Bent steering column and all. There is the number 78 kart, your leading privateer, Harry Freeman, chasing the KR Sport number 64 of Charles Kitely. Again, Chris, you know, we go back to when we were racing, you know, when you were racing, there were a lot more privateers back then. It's harder and harder for privateers to succeed, but yet some of them still do. Harry Freeman being a prime example.
Yeah, we're just taking the chances when they come, isn't it? And trying to work with some of the teams, spotting that teams are working together and going with them as well. Very difficult for the drivers to manage mentally when they are out there, because ultimately it is all down to them. Are we getting a two-car breakaway forming here with Albert Friend and Cole Denham? Wolfett's doing his best to go with them, but it certainly looks like there's signs that they could be starting to escape and maybe now communicating and trying to break away a little bit better.
Oh yeah, you know, different teams, but yet they race against each other week in and week out. The closer, Cole Denham from Armdale in Scotland. He knows how to separate Albert Friend from the pack. Look, Cole Denham. You see a wildlife program. You see the lion. the pack of lions, they eventually they pick on a weak member of the herd and they sort of separate that member away. I'm not saying Albert Friend is weak in any way, shape or form, but it's the same. You get the thing. Cole Denham, he's sort of, right, I'm going to push Albert away because I want him all to myself later on. And there he goes.
Yep, going for the move down the inside into hairpin 1, as now a black flag has come out for Cody Le Patorel. Unfortunately, not coming in after seeing the technical flag still side by side, though. Now, Denham in the lead of this one, but Albert Friend's going to come back at it instantly, side by side between the two of them again, and this is going to allow Wolfit to close back in. Look at him. Look how quickly they've closed back up. They lost all that time, and now Denham is under immense pressure once again.
The double could well and truly be possible. Jesse Phillips, fastest lap, and was around half a second quicker than some of the drivers ahead. He's caught them. He's made his first move in that pack, and he is about to make another. He's the second last car in this queue. I think we should keep one eye on him with the confidence he has, but battle for the lead is on. Are we going to see someone send it? Not quite, but I'd be keeping an eye on Phillips.
Albert Friend
gets a warning.
Okay.
Yeah, now that Cole Denham, he had pushed Albert Friend away. He made the move. That was part of the plan. What wasn't part of the plan was Albert Friend coming back at Cole Denham. And now we've got a lead train of 9 with Jesse Phillips the back of this lead train. Denham back to the front. And this time, Friend gets freight trained. And he's down to 3rd. He's got Ashcroft alongside him. He's got Griffin right behind him. And he's got the number 27 and Noah Barham trying to get at the inside now as well. Finley Lines, that bright green crash helmet for the Zip Factory team, also involved. And you're right, Chris, there's Jesse Phillips. He was 9th.
Here we go.
He's now 7th. Stalking his prey, Jesse Phillips. It's amazing. He struggled a little bit at the start because he's not used to racing Rotax.
Yeah, it's hard jumping back, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, the confidence that he's got after winning a GP plate, he feels invincible now. He feels every time he steps in the kart, he can go out and dominate.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of an adjustment period at the start. He's had all weekend to get used to it, but different when it's finals. Albert Friend down the inside of Charlie Wolford for P2. Jesse Phillips down the inside of Joshua Griffin for P6.
Yep, he's up one more place. Here comes Harry Freeman now. Harry Freeman there in the blue and black kart. He is in 8th position. Ellis Bell's the next best placed privateer in 14th. Cody Le Patorel has finally made it back to the pits. Hugh Hobson is running in last place with Oliver Meek. Then Mitash Jain getting a lot of support online. Mitash is 27th, the Indian driver.
Certainly a very good one, with the time quickly running out in this one, though. Denham's in a bit of a dilemma here right now because he is leading. He's not got a teammate right behind him. He's got a proper rival right behind him as well. It's a mental game again at around 50, 60 miles an hour that these drivers are having to deal with. They are going so fast, and these karts are so low to the ground as well that they actually feel like they're going about 100, 200 miles an hour, really, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now, watch at the back of the camera shot. There is a black and white and blue Argenti Motorsport car as Jesse Phillips picks off Ashcroft. Is that wheel smoke into tournament? Phillips braves it out.
Harry Freeman. Wow, look at Freeman coming straight through, reading the road perfectly there and getting 2 for 1 in hairpin 1. Finley Lines coming back through now. Phillips is starting to struggle now, as I think he's reached the peak of his pace here, as the rest of the grid now starting to break away. And look at Harry Freeman. He's at the back of the leading group.
Yes, indeed. This could be a big payday for Harry Freeman if he can just stay where he is. And I've got to say that Phillips and Barham and Lines are doing Harry Freeman a huge favour by battling away. Now, talk about the Argenti kart. There it is. That is Will Green, and Will Green is now 12th after starting 33rd. Ooh, a bit of a concertina effect there. And that is Charlie Wolfit.
He spat out of the pack. The PF plate, who won the clubby here, is nowhere in the GP plate. His final is over.
That was 6 rear wheels making contact with each other, and Charlie Wolfit was very lucky there, Chris, that it wasn't an even bigger accident.
He was, and the battle out front, far from over. It's just good they all walked away from that one. I think Anthony's right. Jesse Phillips got to a point, and that momentum has now seriously slowed down. But once those 4 drivers out front begin to battle, when the bell rings on that one, which should be this time around, any one of these drivers in picture could then go and take victory. Over to you guys to call this one home. best of luck, because it's going to be a close one out there.
Yep, and you might be interviewing a privateer driver, Chris McCarthy, because Harry Freeman is now running in P4. Finley Lyons is 5th. The clock is about to strike 0. It is Denham from Griffin, from Friend, and from Freeman. Albie Friend runs a bit wide. Josh Griffin over the inside curve. Harry Freeman sticks his nose at the inside of this year's Rotax Max International Trophy champion in this class, Albert Friend. And Albert Friend holds him off. Now Albert's going to get a great run. Watch Albert if he can get some track, some clear track, which he can't. And Freeman now trying the crossover move.
This is fantastic between these drivers. Look how close they are. Finley Lyons is now latched onto the back of this group as well. It could go to any one of these top 11 drivers.
Yeah, don't count out Jacob Ashcroft and Jesse Phillips.
No.
Friend up to 2nd. Harry Freeman onto the podium. What an opportunistic move for Harry Freeman.
Look at this. This is a privateer on fire here. He is absolutely flying through this field into 3rd place. Last lap board comes out then for Minimax 950, and it is Cole Denham leading from Albert Friend, Privateer, Harry Freeman, and Finley Lyons in the zip cart there in P4. Lyons to the inside. He's looking for a podium here and possibly even a GP plate as he goes through. No, Freeman denies him the move as he go back off the start finish, off the bridge. Down in towards hairpin 1 they go. The top 2 have broken away now. Cole Denham goes defensive. Friend on the outside on a very late lunge under braking, but he doesn't make the apex.
He doesn't. Harry Freeman is about half an hour. Oh, what a crossover from Albert Friend. They both went wide. Here comes Harry Freeman. This is a £3,000 prize mistake for the driver of the blue and black cart if he finishes top privateer in any class. And you can't finish any higher than 1st. It's Cole, the closer, Denham. He is going to close out another one. Who's going to be on the podium? Will we get a privateer on the podium at Kartmasters 2023? The answer is yes. Denham is your champion from Friend and Harry Freeman. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. 1.5 seconds covers the top 11. Wow. They call him the closer. He put himself in the right place at the right time. 12 months ago, Cole Denham lost his license at this event. He was excluded, penalty points, he lost his license. What a way to gain redemption. Cole Denham, Albert Friend, and Harry Freeman on the podium. Ashcroft is 4th, Finley Lyons, a top 5 finish for Finley, Josh Griffin in 6th. Then it's Will Green, Jesse Phillips. Well, the double is not on. There's still drivers in junior and senior that can do it, but none of the drivers in Inter will do it. Further back in the order, Tom Reed, the farmer, finishing in 11th place. Ellis Bell, 14th. Albie Lapper up 19 places. Will Green up 26 places.
What a drive after a terrible pre-final. Will Green to come back into the top 10, finishing in P7. You've got to take it to him. There he is on your screen, the 54. I think it was just I can't believe I'm here.
Well, that's a drive and a half. That is a drive and a half from Will Green. And there is Cole Denham. Wow. He's going to find Dad is what he's doing. Harry Freeman, he doesn't know where he's going. Let's find out. Where's that emotion? Where is it? There's Dad. Oh no, that's
not Dad.
That's not Dad. That's not Dad. There's Dad. Oh, 12 months ago, Cole Denham left this without a racing licence because Motorsport UK had taken it off him for too many penalty points. He will leave PFI this year with a GP plate in his pocket.
What a final that is. That is Kartmasters in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. The top 11 separated by 1.5 seconds. I mean, what can you say about that? But this man here on your screen, Cole Denham, the number 62 for Dan Holland Racing. Finally, redemption. Like you said, Henry, a GP plate to his name. Albert Friend, what a drive from him. Again, you can't take it away from him. Solid performance. He started it on pole. He finished it in 2nd. But this man here, Harry Freeman, a privateer in the category, and he puts it on the podium. Chris McCarthy, we're exhausted. Over to you.
What another fantastic race, and what a fantastic win for Cole Denham, who jumps out of the car. Let's give him a round of applause. Our Grand Prix champion in Minimax 950. Second place going to Albert Friend. He almost got it, but can we have a round of applause for Albert Friend in second? And on the podium, up 10 places, the privateer Harry Freeman as well. Let's have a round of applause for them. Superb drive. Let's talk to our winner, Cole Denham for Dan Holland Racing. An intense last few laps, an intense entire race, wasn't it? There was no respite at all. Tell us how you're feeling to be the GP Plate winner.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. I'm so happy that I can run GP Plate now.
And we can just see the emotion. I mean, tell us what it means to you, or all the hard work you've had to put in to get this.
Oh, it means everything to me. I've been working so hard for this.
And you put in a really superb performance. Tell us, when you came out the last corner there and you saw the checkered flag, how did that feel?
Oh, I was over the moon. I couldn't believe it.
Who would you like to thank, Cole?
I'd love to thank Dan Holland Racing, Time Racing Engines, my mum, dad, and everyone supporting me over the weekend, and Nessie for the main coach sessions.
Well, you might have seen I just unclipped this. Cole Denham, that's what you've been working for. GP Plate winner, face the crowd, please. Hold it up. Let's give a round of applause to our winner, Cole Denham. Second place, let's go and have a chat with Albert Friend. A podium, a fantastic podium off pole position. You led the race many times in that race, gave it everything you had, just missed out. I know you're going to be disappointed, but a podium nevertheless. Yeah, you must be happy to have come away with a podium.
Yeah, I've worked really hard this weekend. Just a shame I couldn't win the final.
I know it is a shame, but you're going to be back to fight for more. There's no doubt about that, right?
Yeah.
Tell us who you'd like to thank, Albert.
Cream Racing Engines, my mechanic Lee Taylor, my dad, my mum and my brother, and everyone supporting me. Strawberry Racing as well.
Oh, well, Lee's just here now, and you got a lot of support out there in the grandstand as well. Please, round of applause for second, Albert Friend. Let's go and find our privateer, Harry Freeman. Wow, coming up 10 places there, or coming up from out the top 10 to get that one, up 8 places. Wow, you must be absolutely over the moon with that.
Yeah, I didn't expect it from 11th,
yeah.
Especially.
And you're a privateer as well. Tell us how long you've been racing, what the setup is for you guys as well.
I think like 5 years or something. Yeah, I don't know, I just didn't expect to be here.
And how hard is it as a privateer to fight against the big teams around you as well, who have won this many times?
Hard because they can just push away sometimes and it's impossible to catch them.
As a privateer, I know you've got a lot of people working around you. Tell us who you'd like to thank.
My family, RPM, Project One, that's it.
Good stuff. Well done. A privateer on the podium, a superb performance. Please, a round of applause for Harry Freeman. Well, Henry, I don't know if you are still in position, but I want to come back to you just to reflect on what a fantastic performance and the prize that could be going now to Harry Freeman after that.
Yes, I mean, I don't think it would have sunk in quite yet. There are still 4 classes to go, Chris. Obviously, there's plenty more opportunities for privateers to do well, but 3rd place at Kartmasters for a privateer. Somebody asked on the live chat the last time a privateer won at Kartmasters. It was Minimax 2012, I believe. No, it was Theo McCouris. Theo McCouris, 2018 Honda Cadet. It was the last time we had a privateer win at Kartmasters. We don't get many of them, so that's an especially sweet feeling. Okay, the next category is Minimax 950, Minimax Inter, as we now call it. The top 3 separated by less than half a second. Finishing in 3rd position, and the only privateer to make it on the podium in 2023, it's Harry Freeman. I shall just say that this is not the last time we will see Harry on the podium today. Finishing in second position, a massive 27/100ths of a second behind the eventual winner. Representing Strawberry Racing, it's Albert Friend. But your winner and the 2023 Kartmasters GP Plate Champion, representing Dan Holland Racing, it's Cole Denham. And once again, Dan Parker from Motorsport UK on hand to present Cole with his GP plate. He also presents him with £500 in cash, a Rotax short engine, and a set of Delta Racewear gloves. Runner-up Albert Friend, £450. And courtesy of Trent Valley Kart Club and Rotax. And third place driver Harry Freeman, £300, courtesy of Trent Valley Kart Club and Rotax, Jag Rotax. So we'll have one official photo. Got to get the flowers. And right, now you can smile for your dads and mums, and now you've got to smile for Mr. Walker again. You know, you know the drill. Ladies and gentlemen, your Minimax podium.